Hi everybody, today we are going to be taking our beginners through the meaning of the words equity, margin, free margin, margin levels. So these are terminologies that you find when you begin your Forex journey, and sometimes you can get a little bit confused because when you look when you search for the meaning of these words, you mostly find your experts telling you the different meaning, the calculation, the different ways, and at some point you just get confused because at the end of the day there are just so much calculations. Even before you open your trade, you're already confused because you don't know what you're going to be charged, you don't know how much you're going to lose. There's a lot that you really need to understand in Forex, and the reason for this channel is to help you to guide you and eliminate the whole calculation and the many unnecessary arithmetic that some of these gurus will just force you to learn. At the end of the day, they just get you confused. So this is a straightforward summary of what these terminologies mean. I've taken my time to work out this edit so that you have the explanation on your screen. So as you can see, I've broken them down into equity, margin, free margin, with the explanation and the calculations that have been used to do this. Well, let's begin with the word equity. You already know what balance means. Balance is your fund, is how much is the fund that is in your account. Currently for this account we have $5,000. It's a dollar account, it's a demo account. I did it for the purpose of this video. Next we have equity. What equity is? Equity is the sum of your balance and your profit or loss. What this simply means is when I open this trade, I bought the pounds USD, I'm already at loss of 0.09, right? So that's why if you look at my equity is 4999.91. So when you take out 0.09 from your $5,000, that's what you're going to get, and that's why you have that 499.91 there. So don't get yourself confused. Where most people get confused is by the way, if you have a profit in your equity, definitely you're going to add it to your balance, right? That's just it. You're adding whatever you either making or losing to your balance. If it's a negative number, you just add it. Then for your margin is something that most beginners actually don't understand, right? And sometimes they try to calculate, because sometimes you open a position and you just see the margin, you don't know how come they arrive at that figure, you don't know how what leads you to that number. What I want you to understand as a beginner is some of these terms you have to really understand them, but make sure you find ways of understanding this that easier, and that is why you have a channel like the Layman's Academy, where we try to break down all of these words for beginners. If this is your first time of watching my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that as soon as I drop my new videos, you're going to get your notification. Like I was saying, margin, you have to get your margin from your broker, right? You don't really need other calculation. You don't need to do that mathematics for you to start understanding how your margin number was arrived at. These are things that your brokers do for you. For me, I use Octafx. I trade in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. I trade in Nigeria. So what you simply need to do is check your broker calculator, right? Check your broker calculator and you will know the margin that has been charged for that particular position that you are opening. Well, for this position, definitely let me take you to my broker. So this is the trading calculator for Octafx. What you simply want to do, if you want to open a position in pounds, you have to select pounds. Now look at your leverage. If you don't understand what leverage is, please don't forget to watch my videos on leverage. I did an explanatory video on leveraging for beginners so that you understand what leveraging is. These are different parameters that affect your trading. You have to understand what these things are. So for this particular trade, the leverage I'm using is 1:100, so that we confirm this and don't just enter blindly. Right now the account is 499.97. That's what the balance was when I did the screenshot. So all you need to do is just click on it, go to your account setting. You can see my leverage here, right? My leverage is 1:100. So that's how you know the leverage that you're currently using. So you have to go back here and choose 1:100. Yes, I'm using USD. My lot size is 0.01. If you don't understand what lot sizing means, don't forget to subscribe. I have videos on lot sizing broken down to the to layman's understanding. Okay, so now all you have to do is click on your calculate. When you hit your calculator, you see that for pip value they're going to be charging you on cents. Your required margin is going to be 12.772, right? That's 12.7. So definitely if I open a position with this leverage with this particular currency pair, is going to be 12.7, and this varies for different currencies. Okay, this varies for different currencies. Now I've choose Aussie USD. You can see that my margin is 1.28. So you don't need to stress yourself calculating what the margin means. You simply go to your broker and you get the margin that you're going to be required for this. Now, don't be confused. Margin is like a collateral for the position that you're going to be opening. All right. So when you check this, margin is like, okay, a show of good faith. It's not a transaction fee. It's something that will be returned to you. So this $12.7 is a money that is definitely going to be returned to us at the end of our position when we close our positions. Okay, so it's not like you are paying your broker or they are taking any money from you. It's just like a collateral. See it as a collateral or a refundable deposit, right? Then we look at the next thing there, which is the free margin. Free margin, the figure there is 4987.21. How did they arrive at this figure? Now the free margin is simply your balance minus your margin. All right, so my balance here is $5,000. My margin is $12.7. At the end of the day, when you do that calculation, you're going to arrive at this particular figure. Free margin is like the money that is left. Do you understand? It's like the money that is left and available for you to still 1 second. It's simply the money available to you when you deduct your margin from your balance. That's just what it means. Then your margin level shows you how much of your fund that is available for new trades. Is simply because the essence of having a margin is because your brokers are kind of enabling you to enter a position higher than what your balance currently is. You know, the idea behind margin is for you to use your leverage and expand your position. So even with this $5,000, I can actually open a position because currently you can see my margin level is about $39,369, right? So what I have in my margin is even bigger than my balance. I will do a video to explain how these percentages work, but basically it's just a percentage of your position which will be deducted, will be adjusted and deducted from your balance, right? It's just like something that enables you to open a bigger position. The calculation for this is simply to divide your equity by your margin and multiply it by 100. Once you do this calculation, you definitely arrive at the figure that you see on your screen. So this is pretty straightforward, guys. Don't stress yourself doing your calculations. Don't stress yourself cracking your brains listening to these gurus that only want to confuse you and just get you to watch their videos on and on and on. These are your simple calculations. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget, if this is your first time of watching my videos, if you enjoy this video rather, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to always check on my videos, my notifications, so that you'll get the latest videos on my channel that will assist you on your Forex journey. Alright guys, peace.